Welcome back to the show. I'm Mark Steinis here in Hollywood. It has been light years since George Takei, better known as Sulu, was on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. Well, look who's beaming aboard the latest Star Trek adventure.
Captain, we're now leaving the neutral zone, bearing into Romulan space.
George Takei re-energizes his role as Sulu when he beams aboard the newest starship Voyager for the venerable show's 30th anniversary.
Time flies so fast when you're trekking through the galaxies. No, it doesn't seem like 30 years at all. It feels like it was just, a few weeks ago. But now that we know what it's become, it's sweeter.
While much of the Voyager set is high-tech compared to the Star Trek of 30 years ago, some of the action was about as high-tech as it was when George was in the 1960s series.
Shields! Shields! The situation is quite familiar to me, and so it's like going home again.
The chance to guest star on the Voyager series came as a surprise to George, who found out about it in a very Trekker way.
I called my agent about that and says, I told him the internet says I'm definitely doing Star Trek. And he says, I don't know anything about that. 2 days later, he called and said, the internet's right.
A quarter impulse power?
Quarter impulse power, and then I slump in and I say, damage report.
Right.
George says it wasn't easy at first to see Star Trek revived without the original cast.
When we first heard that they were going to do a Next Generation, we were miffed, because we thought we were Star Trek, And it wasn't until about 3 seasons later that we started taking paternal pride in the birth and the growing up of our children.
And the Starship's newest captain, played by Kate Mulgrew, says she appreciates the history George brings to the anniversary show.
I don't have a sense of longevity and of history that I think they all share. And that's something for me to look forward to. I'm the newest and the youngest, the fledgling. Emphasis on youngest.
Shaking and action!
I have an energy wave at 240 degrees, Mark 6 port, sir.
Visual. My God.
It's an extraordinary thing, this Enterprise.
Well, see, all they have to do is shake the camera, and that's how they create that space turbulence. Neat special effect. And I'll tell you what, those Starfleet uniforms never seem to go out of style, do they?